can you tell us about your wedding day?
Well, I have a picture here, with a toast to the wedding couple, and this is all the groomsmen, and I'm just going to list who's in this picture, and later on we'll look at it. But I have my brother-in-law, Ted Trump, is in this picture, and then my father-in-law, Herb, then myself, and then my dad, and then Bill Clements, my best man, Frank Kelly, and my brother Al. And this was our wedding party on the men's side.
And I'm looking at the wedding party on my side. So I'm looking at Joan Cisco, and she was the gal that I would go bowling with. And then my maid of honor was Mary Rose Carroll. And Bonnie was the little flower girl. And Dick's sister Mary was my other attendant.
Bonnie's my sister.
And Bonnie is Dad's sister.
Did you have fun on your wedding day?
Oh, did we have fun on our wedding day? We had a hot reception.
Was it because of 2 hot pots?
We got married at St. Anthony's, and we'll have pictures later on to show that. We had a beautiful wedding with a lot of people there. And Father Janucci married us. And then we went over to the Wayne Country Club. That's where we had our outing. That was a country club and golf course. And we really had a lovely wedding there. We had about an hour to go, and we saw all this smoke, and they ushered us out of the building. And lo and behold, the whole kitchen was on fire. Flames were coming up. Albert came out with a couple bottles of champagne. A golfer came up on a golf cart, said, "You're too young to have that," took it away from him and took off down the golf cart. Down the golf course. And Uncle Carl's up on the roof filming the fire from up on the roof.
With no film
on the camera. So he was really embarrassed about that. But we left, and you'll see later on a picture of us just leaving with this place on fire. Barbara was a real hot ride. So that's what happened.
I know, they came and we had just finished having the cake, and they came and said, I had looked out over the outside the windows, and it was all this, well, I thought it was smoke, and I asked the waitress, and she said, no, it's just sand coming up from the golf course. And then a few minutes later, they came in the room and they said, would you please exit? There's a small fire in the kitchen. And by the time we exited, you could barely see the smoke was so thick in front of us. But there was one object that was in that room that I wanted. And so I turned to Daddy and I said, grab the wedding cake.
Don't come out of there unless you got it. I knew I was in trouble.
Nana grabbed the cards with the money in it. Grandpa Luscher grabbed the waiter to find out how much liquor was used. And Daddy grabbed the cake. And we grabbed the hand of the person in front of us. And that's how we got out. It was funny, yet it was very serious. We got out there, and it was just amazing. That place just went up in flames. There was not a thing left of it by the time that fire ended. Yeah. It was a windy day, and they ran out of water.
And they had just lacquered the whole bowling alley.
They had just lacquered the bowling alley. So when the small fire in the kitchen jumped into the bowling alley, and the whole place just went up like a tinderbox. So we were very fortunate. We had finished the reception, except for the cake and the dancing. And there was parties, proms that were coming in that night, and another wedding. And of course, they didn't have a place to go, but we were able to get through our day. So it was interesting. So we had a hot reception.
There you go.